Is affiliate marketing easy or hard? How you going, guys? It's Jamie here, and this was a question that I posed recently in my free Facebook group, which you're welcome to check out below. And it caused a little bit of a debate. I didn't expect it to do quite what it did, but it was interesting to see the different perspectives people had about affiliate marketing. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the subject and hopefully dispel a couple of myths about whether it is easy or hard, and I'll catch you guys right after this. Alright, welcome back, guys. If this is the first time on the channel, I'd like to say a very warm welcome to you. My name is Jamie. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and I specialize in the conversion of high-ticket affiliate marketing products. If any of that's of interest to yourself, I'd invite you to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to smash that bell icon to stay up to date with everything I'm putting out. Alright, so is affiliate marketing easy or hard? It's an interesting question. Like I say, it really sparked a debate in my community, and I was kind of fascinated to see some of the answers that people were coming out with. Some people were saying it is incredibly hard. Other people were saying it's absolutely easy. It's the easiest thing in the world. Most people, the common consensus seemed to be around the kind of using terminology saying that it's simple but not easy, and I thought it was kind of fascinating. So I'm going to give you guys my take on it and my perspective of having been in the industry for quite some time and getting to the level that I'm at. Bearing in mind, I started in 2011 and I saw a lot of stuff happen. I saw a lot of things change. I tried a lot of things in the industry, and the interesting thing was that even though I had a bunch of setbacks along the way, I had a lot of things that didn't really go my way. I understand that that was more internal. That was more internal than external, right? So a lot of people think, okay, this is really hard because there's so much information out there, and most people don't have a battle plan. They don't go into it thinking, well, hey, it's a business, and so I better treat it like a business. I better keep track of things. I better make sure that I'm sticking to one core focus to start with. And most people take the same pathway that I did, but just most people don't have the time span in order to stick it out for 7-8 years before it actually kicks off into gear and actually makes them a good amount of money. Most people quit before that happens, and they say it's a scam or it doesn't work, or they go get a job. Now, I'm not criticizing anyone. Like I say, I've had a very unique journey. I've experienced bankruptcies. I've had all that sort of stuff as part of my journey to get to where I am now. But I still think that my pathway has been kind of easy. And you might be thinking, Jamie, you sound bloody crazy. What do you mean? If you went through bankruptcies and setbacks, all that sort of stuff, it's taken you bloody 9 years to get to where you are. Surely it can't have been easy. And look, don't get me wrong, some days I just don't want to be doing this stuff. I can't be bothered running a bloody ad. I can't be bothered doing a video. I don't want to do stuff in my group. Some days I just want to curl up on the couch, watch Netflix, and smash a wine or whatever, right? But the truth is that if you look at it, and if I look at it more objectively, and I look at my life, and I look at I guess the choices that I've made, and I look at the fact that, imagine if I had never started and I was 65 years old, or probably older, because I know they're increasing the retirement age every year or every couple of years, whatever it is, right? And so I'm heading around the 65 years mark, assuming I get to that age, and basically I'm working for someone else. I've capped out my income. My income might grow by 0.5% per year, and then a pandemic strikes, and so I lose my job anyway, and I lose my income, and then I've got nothing else backing that up. I think that's a harder path, isn't it? Like, surely it's got to be harder. I mean, if you're out there making money for someone else, that's hard. If you're getting this much of the pie that you're making for someone else, and they're making a big pie, that's a hard pathway to take. That's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it? Imagine at the end of your 65 years, you've been working your butt off all your life, and you've got like your retirement savings and whatnot, and because you haven't gone and built these assets online, you haven't gone and built a brand and whatever else it is, you don't have anything else to back yourself up. Which is why so many older people are getting into this business, because they want to support themselves. Now, the good thing is these days there is some really good information out there, some incredible strategies, there's some incredible mentoring. It doesn't have to take you 9 years to get there. In fact, most people are going to give up after 6 months anyway, or 3 months in most cases. So if you can stick it out for a year or two, you're probably going to do okay. Especially if you do this, you stick with one thing only. Stick with that, make it work, make it absolutely smash it for you before you move on to your next project. And that includes traffic sources, that includes the conversion method, that includes the actual product that you're looking to promote, unless of course you don't gel with the product, it doesn't align with your inner calling, and you don't truly believe that it can help people out. In which case, by all means, don't change your product whenever you want. But just I think there's something to be said about being consistent around one core product. Anyway, so here's why I think it's easy, in spite of everything I've been through. You can turn your computer on and you can become an affiliate. It doesn't need to be complex. You don't need all the funnels. You don't need all the email marketing, all that stuff that you get told you need. You don't need any of that. You need a social media profile. You need a way to build an audience, and you need a product or service that you really believe in. Now, here's the cool thing. If you don't have the financial resources to invest in things, you got things that you can start for just $50. And again, if you'd like to check that out, feel free to click the link there. There's a free PDF guide, and if you're interested in moving forward with that, it's $50. It's nothing, but it's worth thousands, I can assure you of that. Anyway, so with all that being said, you can start from very little. What business out there, if you go into an offline world and you go find a business, what business can you set up for like $50? What thing out there can you set up with nothing more than a product that you believe in that costs you a couple of grand and a social media profile? You tell me, and I'm prepared to be wrong on this, by the way. I really don't mind. That, in my mind, that's pretty bloody easy. So what that means, here's the caveat on that. There's a book by MJ DeMarco called The Millionaire Fastlane. And one of the things he talks about in that is the fact that when businesses have a low barrier of entry, such as affiliate marketing, it means that everyone floods to it. And that in itself, that is where it does get a little bit tricky. And this is where my answer is going to be a little bit vague, a little bit blurry, because that makes it hard. That means you need to do stuff different to stick out. Here's the interesting thing about that though. If you're building a brand around yourself, you're producing content, you're documenting your journey, no one can take that away from you. No one can compete with your brand. You are you, and there's going to be 100 reasons why someone would buy from you versus why someone would buy from me. And that's why I don't believe in things like competition in this space, at least anyway. So yeah, that's my take on it. So why is affiliate marketing easy? So low barrier of entry. That makes it very easy. You can go to ClickBank right now, register. I'm pretty sure, I don't think it's country specific, so I think you can go from any country in the world. You can go to your Facebook profile, you can clean it up, make it look all nice. You can make the implication that you're learning and documenting this stuff, and you're becoming an affiliate marketer. So you set up your business just like that. You go onto ClickBank, you find a product that you believe in, that you know that can basically help people out, and you start promoting it. It's not hard. That's not hard. Tell me that's hard, and I'll happily have this debate with you. So low barrier of entry makes it easy, right? You can change products at any time. You can change industries. I'm in affiliate marketing now, but I could literally say, okay, well, I'm going to go into another niche. And whether I choose to do that in front of a camera or behind the scenes, there you go. That's another benefit right there. You don't need anything really. You need a social media profile. And if you want to get fancy, you can start creating funnels and whatnot, which you add those layers on as you go along. But you don't need all that stuff, right? Like that's why I think it's easy. The hard part is maintaining it, and the hard part is moving beyond the kind of deceptive tactics that are out there and the bullshit around it's easy and easy passive income and passive profits and do nothing, get money and all that sort of stuff. It takes work. It's fucking heaps of work actually. But shit, man, this is way more enjoyable than, like, I'd much rather be doing this. I'd much rather be doing this and learning every day and applying what I'm learning and helping people out than working for someone else. I'd rather the struggle that I'm doing now, not that it's a struggle, I enjoy every aspect of this. Even the setbacks, even the stuff that doesn't seem fun, I still enjoy that. I love the learning that comes from that. So that's why I think it's super easy. Yeah, sure, it's competitive sometimes. Sometimes a pain in the ass. You lose sales, you lose leads, people go and do other things, and you can't control humanity. You can control how you respond to them. You can control what you're putting out there to your audience. You can't really control anyone else. And once you become completely fine with that, it actually becomes easier. And again, which is why I think it's easy. Sure, it does have its hard parts. Maintaining the consistent, I guess, content, that can be hard sometimes. I guess competing with everyone else, that can be hard sometimes. But not necessarily. Like I say, there's going to be 100 reasons why someone buys from you versus me. And that in itself I find is kind of easy as well. So the other thing is that for me, I would rather be doing this for another 10 years and still, not making much money than going and working with someone else. So in my mind, having the ability to create this, that is a phenomenal thing. And that's why I think it's absolutely easy compared to anything else that you're going to do. I think things like being a doctor is very hard. You go through medical school, you go through, I think there's like things that you have to do before that. You have to get good grades in like biology and stuff. Don't quote me on that, I'm clearly not a doctor. And then you spend post-grad stuff, and then you spend more post-grad stuff. And then if you want to specialize, you can go and specialize. And then if you want to become elite in that field, you have to go and get more training on that. So by the time you're like 40 or 50, sure, you're doing well, probably earning decent money, but you're still exchanging your time for money. Whereas in things like affiliate marketing, you can build up assets. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, that's my take on it. I think it's easy compared to anything else that's out there. I think the daily grind can be quite hard from time to time. But again, I think by comparison, like if I was to compare what I'm doing now versus what I've done in the past, this is something I find very enjoyable. And so because I find it enjoyable, I don't find it stressful compared to some of the other roles that I've had in my life. So anyway, hopefully you guys got some interesting perspective from this. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Check out the link below. It's $50 for the SAI, and we're getting some amazing results from our students. They're getting absolute clarity about what they're doing in their affiliate business, and I'm stacking up a massive chunk of bonuses. Like I say, just check out that link and let me know your thoughts. Any questions or comments, drop them below. Do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, thanks for your time. See you guys in the next one. Cheers.